1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who the fuck is that? I'm looking at you. I know. Boom, CJ, boom. All right.
I'm Devon Hanich. All right, cool. I got your name on there. Cool. Thank you. Is that the order we're gonna go in, or is it? No, that's just the place he works at. Yeah. You know are on the show, but he's making it. Cool. He'll get that. No rush. Thank you. So you're coming? Yeah, Peter. Devon, nice to meet you. How you doing? Good. What is good? How I'm gonna sell myself? Yes, sir. Yeah. Should be good. Seems like we got a lively crowd here tonight. What part of the valley do you live in? What's that? What part of the valley do you live in? 24th Street in Thomas. Okay, cool. So I'm in Tempe. Okay. So is that Scottsdale? No, it's like Tempe. Okay, Pop Go. Work. Cool. How is it? Woodshed. There's one or two on this page called Woodshed. Do you have the website that has all the nights? It's just PHX. Open mics. PHX comedy open mic stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch. That's most. What's your name? Peter, Devin. A little more than a year. It's fun. I like it a lot. It's close to that. I'm taking like a week break.
Yeah, 29th Street in Thomas. Yeah. Milky Bagels. I had them today.
Open 6 a.m. Tuesday
Yeah.
through Sunday, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go to the shop.
Bagelfield's Bagels.
Yeah, they're the best. They were voted like best outside New York.
I'm going out to Mesa.
Speaker.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna go over
Yeah, she's really good. I gotta get my solar cleaned. I'm gonna call Devin over at Complete Solar.
Oh, you have solar panels that probably aren't working to their best efficiency, aren't you?
Yeah, because I need them to be clean. So I called Brandon at Linden at Complete Solar Cleaning. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tickle Your Bone Comedy here at Brigett's Last Laugh. Yeah. We're here live every week at 7:30. If you heard 8, it was 7:30. I'm sorry. But we're here, we're live. And we got tonight's show featuring a bunch of new cats with your host, as always, Mr. Sean McCarthy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. My name is Sean McCarthy. Welcome to Tickle Your Bone Weekly Comedy Festival here live at Brigett's Last Laugh. Voted the best place to see comedy on a Tuesday night north of Bell Road on Cave Creek. By the times that are new, times new, old of Sunny Slope. Hey, thank you very much for coming here. There might have been some misinformation, like I said, about the time, but we'll catch back up here shortly. We are here every week, and we feature a handful of regulars that we like, that make everyone laugh. And this week we gave them a break, and we're featuring a lot of new people. I've never been at the stage here at Tickle Your Bone, and or maybe once have been here, or have seen a show here. But so we're featuring a bunch of new people. So it's really exciting, folks. It's exciting. It's exciting. Or this could be a train wreck. I don't know how to put this. Already the time was wrong. I didn't realize until just a minute ago. There's a lot of excitement in the air about the show tonight, and it is Taco Tuesday. So irregardless, get yourself a veal taco. Like I'm reading that, it's so stupid. I do need to mention a few of people that you need to know. Kat right there with that food. Check it out. Let's hear for Kat, your bartender. And my lovely hairdo this week is due to the fact that I grew my hair out and kept cutting it because I did Rodney Dangerfield last week, and I actually shaved my widow's peak up on the top, and then I got out of the shower and brushed my hair, and this is what I was left with. So I left it for a minute. I feel like a cheesy comic from the 80s with this hairdo, but it's dope, bro. You guys, it's fucking dope. You guys ever see that show Simon and Simon? It was the last time I stopped watching episodic TV. It was 1981. It was a great show about these comics in San Diego. Simon and Simon. Let's hear it for these folks. Yes. They brought their own food that they bought outside from a sketchy guy named Lou by the dumpster. You can either get great veal tacos from the kitchen or Lou by the dumpster. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. 5-second rule. Yeah, so there's some people there, folks. So all you comics know, there's some people. All right, let's let them meet. Yes, we're getting there. Thank you very much. Who kept me on track there? Who was that? Thank you very much. Let's hear it for whoever said that. I do have to mention a few people. If you want to get a bagel in Phoenix, go to 29th Street in Thomas and see Bagelfeld's Bagels. They were voted the best bagels outside of New York, and they're amazing. Also, if you have some solar panels on your house, you need them cleaned, you need to call Linden at Complete Solar Cleaning. There you go. I said it. I did it right this time. Yeah. And then I know there's Carrie Medina at the Crescent Salon, and she'll give you like a sweet do and make you look beautiful. She's going to be jealous I did this all by myself with a Flowbee. If anybody gets that reference, that's from 1982. Thank you very much. I had a Flowbee and a Mr. Microphone, and I was practicing the set. Paul, and who else am I forget the last one in Mesa? Tina Sanchez. She'll give you a haircut, and she's doing ink too? She does ink and cuts hair. So she'll give you a haircut, or she'll tattoo hair on your head. I figure that's a silly tag. So check those out, one of people out. And also there's Sunny Slope Stevie Ray Vape. He gets us our vape carts in Sunny Slope, and I bought this for $5. He said it was a Inktica. Turns out it's just a ballpoint pen, so I got ripped off on this one. Doesn't get you lit at all, but we do have ones in the back. One is made with fentanyl, pine sulfur terps, and CBDs, and then the other one's made with medical meth with pine sulfur terps and CBDs. So if you smoke them both at the same time, it's like the up and the down. And it's only $5 from Sunny Slope Stevie Ray Vapes in a sketchy garage off Hatcher at 19th Ave. You may die if you smoke them, but go see Sunny Slopes Free Vapes. Right, so that guy's not even real. Don't go looking for me. I was kidding. But I do have vape carts in the back that usually I use an excuse to smoke on stage because by this point, the peyote kicks in and I need to calm down. I will say this. I've had a wonderful week and a half now. I adopted a little puppy last Sunday. Oh, my God, yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, it's amazing. I didn't want to, like, leave tonight. My wife came home and she was like, you watch it. I literally, like, got dressed for the show and, like, was like, okay, what's going on with the show tonight? I did not even realize I put the wrong time on the event page. I didn't shower until, like, an hour before the show because I didn't shower in 2 days with this little son of a bitch. He's a Chiweenie. He's 3.5 pounds. He's, like, this big. The microphone's bigger than him. I took him to work every day. So adorable. He got quick at peeing on the pee pads. But today he just got rebellious. He peed like all around the pee pad. It was the funniest thing. Because he's like long, so he just put his 2 paws on and pee off the edge. But he left like boom, 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 and then he just dropped like the cute, looked like a little Tootsie Roll deuce. It's cute how he drops deuces. Like you don't care that he like shit. Like if he misses, it's adorable. But he's jet black. And I named him, I was listening to Waylon Jennings. I was going to pick him up. And they named him Ducati. But I just called him Waylon Jennings. He's an adorable little puppy. And I'll be talking about him a lot, and I'll probably bring him on stage at some point. But he's adorable, and he's 10 weeks old, so I got that going for me. I don't have a lot of jokes about it yet. There's nothing funny about it. It's just fucking adorable. I'll tell you what. Literally, this is the thing. I can walk in anywhere with him, and nobody fucking stops me. You know, some of you have a dog, they go, is that a service dog? Or they look at you like, what are you doing? He's so fucking cute, and he just sits right here. He's jet black with his face. He's just like, hey, everybody's, and he's at part dachshund and part like Chihuahua, so he's got like one ear up and one ear down like a dachshund. So he's got like one up and one down, and he's just so cute, but literally, I can walk in anywhere, and people just like, they let me in. Not one store has denied me. I walked in the vault at the bank. They said, go ahead. I took him to Highlighter. I went right to the stripper's dressing room. They said, sure, go ahead and just show him. It's like a backstage pass. Like, get yourself a puppy. He's adorable. He's got puppy breath, and he's adorable. And, so I have a new puppy, and I love him dearly. And if I didn't have that puppy, I would have written some jokes. Like this one I wrote just last week or 25 years ago. Demi Moore. The son of a bitch, right? That's horrible. This is a true story, though. Demi Moore's kids are having kids, and then I was laughing. This is true, right? Because check this out. Because back like in the 90s when she was having kids, I was laughing because her kids have weird names, and now those kids that I used to laugh about the kids' names are having kids. So Demi Moore, but she's got a kid named Rumor Willis, a kid named Scout Willis, and her third child, who I think is no one having babies now, her name is What You Talking About, Willis? Takes different strokes, folks. Okay, anyway. Oh, and here's okay. So here's the true story though. My dog Bojack that we had to put down on June 10th. That's why I ended up with this dog. I'll say that because my friend's like, oh, I'm going to work and I'm volunteering over at a shelter with puppies, and I was like, oh, cute. And I was like, I always wanted like a little cute dog, like a dachshund or like a Chihuahua that was. And then so she sends a picture, of course, of one of the Chiweenies. I just show it to my wife, Christy. I'm like, look at this. Look they're giving these away for a couple, bucks. And Christy's like, let's just get dressed and go. So of course I got suckered by this dog. And then so we were gonna wait, is my point, till December or so to maybe get another dog, because we had Bojack for 17 fucking years. He was a little Jack Russell mixed with a Yorkie poo, so he was gorgeous. Yeah, he was fucking adorable, and he had this great energy, and like 17 fucking years. And then the last year of his life, he got really, like I could tell he had like really bad dementia. He was having like, problems walking and shit. You could just tell it goes quick, right? So we did take Bojack, like as it got closer, you could tell, we took him to the vet, and the vet gave him like a full inspection. He's like, yeah, he goes, Bojack is old. He does have dementia. He does have a bunch of arthritis, and apparently now he identifies as a female cat. So, yeah, and the vet wanted $25,000 for transition surgery, and I was like, he's like 17. Should we just maybe put him down? I ain't got that kind of scratch. You know what I mean? It was like, I love him for 17 years, but the point is, honestly, this is the thing. This is a true story. You can get a service that when the time is right, and because we did take him to the vet, and the vet was like, "Third, it's bad. Like his quality of life is bad, and he's going quick, and it's up to you the quality of his life." And he goes, "We can do it here. There's services that come to your house." It's fucking amazing. So he doesn't get to freak out in the car ride. He's home. He's just sitting there in my lap, like all peaceful. There's a knock at the door. It's unlocked. These two guys come in sharkskin suits. One just pops him right behind the ear. He thinks he's going to be a made man. He had no idea. It's like, bang, it was over. It was great with like a 22. I'm telling you, it's efficient. Ray Liotta did a voiceover, and okay, Goodfellas reference. So we had to put down Bojack, so now I have the sweet little dog. But I did write some new jokes. Let's support the troops, folks. Girl Scout troops, dance troops, all troops, Afghan troops. Oh, that's so stupid. Sometimes when people are like super gung-ho, they're like, because of course you'd like support the troops. That's like when people would say, fuck cancer. Of course, fuck cancer. But people are like, you got to support the troops. Like, dude, calm down. Of course you support the troops. But then you're like, I support all troops. I'm like, yeah, I support all troops. And then you like go, Girl Scout troops, dance troops. Like, don't be wise. And then you go, what about the Iraqi troops? Like, no, it's fucking fight time. It's like, well, just narrow down what troops I'm allowed to support, you son of a bitch. You're too gung-ho. Be specific. The YMC, the Village People, you can support them. Oh, and this year at the fucking Super Bowl, here's another thing. I'll talk about the positivity for ladies real quick. At the Super Bowl this year, they had last year they had the flyover with this the Blue Angels, and people thought it was amazing because they were like, "Oh my God, it's 5 women that are in the Blue Angels doing a flyover. It's the first time that women are flying planes doing a flyover, and it's women flying planes." And I was like, man, there's a chick named Amelia Earhart that almost got to where she was supposed to, but she could fly a plane. I know women fly planes for years. You know what I mean? Like, women fly planes. And then when they show the planes flying over, going toward the stadium, you see the 5 planes. It doesn't have like a woman's name on the plane, so you didn't even know that it was like Jane, Sarah, Susan. You know what I'm saying? It was just 5 blue planes. And then halfway over the stadium, I could tell it was 5 women because they all had their blinker on, but not one of them turned. I'm like, fucking, where are you going? Thank you very much. That joke worked. Try the veal. Thank you. I did that joke when I was like fucking 17 when like one of the space shuttles had a woman flying. I'm just doing old jokes because I didn't write any new jokes because this fucking puppy. But it was like, I forget, 1980 something, and I was like, oh, there's a woman that flying the space shuttle. You can't tell even it's a woman flying it until they tell you. And then she took off and she had the blinker on the whole way and she never turned. I was like, so stupid. That joke hasn't worked for fucking 40 years, folks. It's older than this hairdo. All right, I've been killing it for almost 13 minutes, and I can't wait to go on Instagram tomorrow and go, fire, lit AF, blew it up, killed it. Let's see who's here. Just out of curiosity, all the comments are here. Oh, Alex. Hey, did Gage show up, by the way? All right, that's the answer I was looking for. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Kat's coming in the room. We'll let her give some food. All right, don't drive any stupid jokes. Oh, I will say this. I know a lot of you guys are new, but be careful if you park in the back. Last week, someone broke in my car and installed an 8-track. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll be here all week. I couldn't even find one of those at the library. Thank you. Oh, my God. That's stupid. That's stupid. And I did just graduate from DeVry Online Comedy School. All right, I think that's it. All right. Hey, Alex, how you doing? You ready? Yeah. Gage didn't show up. Alex, who do you know? Who recommended you? Why do I meet you? Who do you know?
Good friends with Aldo and Matt.
That's what it was. Aldo. I was gonna say, this cat runs with Aldo's crew, and if you know Aldo, you know he's fucking probably funny. And if this kid ain't funny, we will murder him and send him by the dumpster. We will ship you out to Baltimore. I know his name is. Yeah, it's a fucking. You don't want to go to Baltimore right now. Hey, how's the food? But my introduction's maybe a little long. You've got at least 4 minutes. If you want to piss, you could probably get 2 dabs down before I get this intro out. Ladies and gentlemen, I was waiting for the specific moment. Our gold and platinum member who will corner me after the show and give me a breakdown on each one of you fucking new dumb fucks who are going to try and make these bricks laugh. Just kidding. This guy right here, he's been to more shows here This show started in 1958, and he's been coming here since 1957. Please put your hand together for our Gold and Platinum member, Mr. Michael Tesfaye. What's that? Dude, ready for this? Okay, the D-backs one. I really was going to bring you on, but now I got to. So I don't know if you can see this shirt. It says Tickle Your Bone Comedy. I made this as a goof because I was like telling people it says Lenny Bruce on the back, right? And yeah, it's pretty dope, dude. I got it made in China for like $75. But somebody was posting that they had like some merch that they were selling, so I made a joke. I was like, I'm gonna get a really nice looking shirt and say we have merch for the show. People are like, holy shit, that's really nice. And then now I got to get a bunch of these and give them to people because they want them. You know what I'm saying? But it just looks dope though. It's like legit. You know what I mean? But my point is I was getting ready for the show tonight, and the Diamondbacks were losing, and I said, you know what? The season's almost over. I'm going to put on the baseball jersey for the show, the Tickle Your Bone jersey. Maybe it'll bring some luck. And as I was leaving, I was like, they're up 4-3. I was just in the shower. So that's it. So it's 1-1. We got one more, and then we move on.
It's best of 3. I think I thought this was the first game.
Oh, I thought it was the second game. Guys, I'm sorry. I know there's a show right now. We're talking about baseball. Alex, one more time. Who do you know? Kidding. I'm being a wise guy. I'm waiting for them. See, I was waiting for the few sweet audience members that knew that the show starts really at 7:30. I posted it starts at 8. I might have thrown some people off. First time ever I did. I got a new puppy, dude. I can't focus anymore. Little Waylon Ducati Jennings McCarthy. He's so fucking adorable. Oh, my God. His shits look like Tootsie Rolls. It's adorable, dude. Adorable. Oh, my God. Yeah, oh, by the way, yeah, I know. I got to check out this pen. This one killed, too. This is called Inktica. I bought it for $5. It's bullshit. Doesn't work at all, dude. I'm not getting lit. I thought it was the battery. I was like, where do you plug it in? Anybody got a computer, one of those little things I can plug this in? Don't worry. All right. So there's a bunch of new comics on tonight. Yeah. All right. So heads up, like every comedy festival at the end of this one. Oh, Paul, that just tinged a little when I touch it. Like every comedy festival, there'll be a winner and loser tonight, and the audience will decide who the loser is, and we will kill that comic by the dumpster. So I know you've all have done comedy contests where it was fun, but this one's going to end in a fucking tragedy. This one doesn't go on for 32 weeks, and we don't charge you. We just murder one of you motherfuckers. And if we keep this up, this is how we keep the fucking comedy herd down. After I steal all your jokes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm being a douchebag. Like, I need to steal any of your guys' shit jokes. I got shit jokes from 1980 that haven't worked. Kidding me, bro? I've been bombing on these 2 jokes. I haven't written a fucking joke for fucking, because this dog, I had nothing planned. It's hysterical. I go, here's a joke I wrote last week or 25 years ago. That was the last time I got a laugh tonight, and that was at fucking minute 3. It hasn't been good, dude. It's been a painful 14 minutes until you showed up. The best thing about the show so far for these people is the food they're eating. It's not me yet. But I'm like Kenny the Snake Stabler. I'm a little coked up and drunk. But by fourth quarter, I'm going to throw some bombs, and they'll forget about this. And hopefully some of these guys will suck so bad I'll look good again. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I'm so stupid. Listen, I'm glad there's a bunch of new people on the show tonight, and I'm glad you're all here. So please have fun. And we're going to kick it off with this hot shit. He's friends with Aldo Campana. And I'm sure that you know Aldo Campana. And if you do, then you know this kid is probably going to be funny. And if not, we will murder. I just said the same thing I said 5 minutes ago, dude. You know what that's from? I smoked peyote before the show, too. Heads up. What's his name? This guy's name? Alex Aguilar. Oh, get to it is what you're saying? Should I speed this up? At this point, dude, I'm never going to get anybody on stage. We're going to get to 2 of these guys. Oh, quick story about my brother Clancy. He was in... Okay, listen to me. See, more people showed up for you, bro. This is why I do this, because this is why I do this. I'll ramble for 15 minutes and then bullshit, and then the audience starts to trickle in. And the people show up a little late, because our crowd, they smoke peyote too. All right, kids. All right, glad you kids are here. This is about to get real. And if you want to see what kind of shit I just dropped, you can watch it on the live feed tomorrow on YouTube and go, what was that guy doing? All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our first comedian of the night, our new best friend, Mr. Alex Aguilar.
Hey, let's keep that going for Sean, everybody. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, he's on peyote, he got a dog, and he just told us how Baltimore's doing, so I know I feel a lot better about that. How we doing, guys? Oh yeah, good to be here. I am young, and I am sorry about that. It's not that easy for me either. I swear the hardest part about being 18 is that I'm 22. Seriously, dude. I have to be every bouncer and DMV's worst nightmare because they both think I just turned 16. But it's not the DMV's fault because if they let me take the driver's test again, I'll do it every single time. Because there's nothing better than failing a driver's test at 22 than driving down the freeway on the way home. Like, can you believe they let some of these fuckers drive? Hell yeah, dude. I have a fake license and a fake degree. Any college graduates in here? Hell yeah, that's a lot more than I expected. Fuck yeah. Off to a good start. That's nice, dude. Hey, I got a fake college degree. I got a degree in business communication. If you know what that is, that's just two nouns put right next to each other. That could really be anything. I basically majored in paying tuition. And it's made post-grad a lot more boring. It's like a game of Clue. Like, it's just like unemployed in the childhood home, smuggling himself with his degree. And while I was in college, it was so much more fun. It was like in the frat house, drinking with his friends, probably has an STD. Just 1,000% better. And it doesn't get better if you try to go visit your old college campus either. It's so awkward for some reason. It's like running into an ex-girlfriend. Like, I should have taken you more seriously while I was still inside you. But you also almost bankrupt me, so I guess we both could have been better people. No, but I did get my old life back, which means I'm living at home. What that really means is that I'm looking for suggestions to have sex, for parking lots to have sex with girls in. If anyone has any good ones, just yell them out. What'd you say? Not this. That's right, dude. You heard him, dude. Dude, I'll be having sex with someone in the back of here, and then all of a sudden I'll just see some dude just giving me a new stereo. Exactly what Sean said, dude. Okay, man. Now, whenever I bring girls around, for some reason, they never like when I bring them to like a church parking lot to have sex. And I'm not really sure why, because I feel like when we have sex, it's a lot like Jesus. Like the first one was so long ago, I don't think there's gonna be a second coming. Nice. I'm Catholic, if you can't tell by my skin tone. Yeah. That's not really a popular thing to say anymore, but I'm very proud of being Catholic. I think it's got to be probably the coolest religion. Like, what's better than showing up to a place and the first thing they give you is some chips and wine? Like, that's not a religion. That's a Mexican restaurant's appetizer plate. Like, I think that's how they coined the term holy mole. Like, I think they were just advertising a new appetizer. But then 3 hours after the holy mole, that's when you have the holy shit. But a lot of people are like, don't you have any Catholic guilt? And I'm like, I do. I had guilt the first time I had sex. But it wasn't because of the religion. It was because she didn't come. Any fans of porn in here? It's a lot. All right, cool. One guy that doesn't like lying. Cool. Sinner. That's what's up. Or a lot of married couples in here. Either way. I live with my dad now, and he always tries to find ways to say that my life was easier than his growing up. He was trying to sell me on this idea that my life is easier because I don't have to hide porno magazines from my parents. I can just watch porn online. I don't think he's ever been watching porn on his phone and then have to watch it automatically connect to the car Bluetooth. Just whoever's in there gets blasted at your biggest fantasy at 70% volume. I'm not sure that was a problem in the porno magazine days. If that happens to your mom's while your mom's in the car, I don't think she's going to think any differently of you. She'll probably still feed you and love you. But if that happens while your dad's in the car, he's going to come out and he's going to be like, dude, your generation's music sounds like fucking porn. And at first I was embarrassed, but then I was immediately offended because I was like, I was playing the fucking hits. Are you kidding me, dude? It's like, what do you listen to? All your music is about being sad and 40. This is literally sex. This has got to be the coolest and manliest thing you can listen to. And every once in a while, he came around on it, though, because I started blasting it around the house. And he was like, every time he hears me listening it to in my room, he knocks on the door like, hey, send me that one. All right, nice. I am Hispanic. I went to my first Latin club the other night. It was not a great experience. I was trying to pick up chicks. I was going around asking chicks this question. I was like, what are you drinking? I go up to this one chick, and she goes, I'm drinking the Adios. And if for those of you who don't know Spanish very well, that roughly translates to keep talking, I'm interested. Hey, that's my time. Thank you guys so much. Please welcome back Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for that young man right there, Mr. Alex Aguilar. Guys, heads up, hashtag real talk. I fucking hate Aldo Campana, but dude, I love you, bro. Hey, I'm roasting people that aren't even here. No, I like Aldo. He's a nice kid. Dude, Alex, you're very funny. You're welcome. Not that that means anything coming from me. I'm just saying, I know I was being a wise guy, and I know that I was being a wise guy before you went on, and you don't know me, but great set. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit. Wonderful job. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for AA, Alex Aguilar. Hello, my name is Sean, and welcome to AA. I have a problem drinking. Son of a bitch. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this next man comes to us. It's been a minute since he's been here, and then he was supposed to be here, and he had to take the night off because something happened that was super secretive, like Mission Impossible type stuff, some deep state CSI conspiracy. I'm just lying, dude. He was supposed to be here, I think, a couple of months ago, but he had to cancel for something, or something happened. So my point is we're glad to have him back. Please put your hands together for a longtime fan and friend, Mr. Martin Lane.
Keep it going for Alex and Sean there. They've both been great. Guys, I appreciate you coming out. I need someone to talk to. I'm a little bit depressed. I've been evaluating my life, and the results are unsettling. So I thought by the time I was this age, I wouldn't have to take shit anymore. I thought I would be kicking ass and taking names. Instead, I'm kissing ass and taking shame. But I'm in good spirits because later this week I have a meeting with a Hollywood executive. Yes. I'm going to pitch him an idea for a new reality show. It's a competition. You've got two competing preachers from two different religions, and they're trying to get as many converts to their religion to see who can get more converts. The thing is, one preacher has to choose from a group of chimpanzees, the other from a group of mentally disabled people. It's called Chimps and Simps for Jesus. I think it's going to be a hit. I think it's going to be good. But if that falls through, I have a backup plan. I've been listening to Kanye. He says the Jews run Hollywood, so I've got kind of a drama chosen. It's a Jewish kind of documentary. It's about a Nazi with a speech impediment. It's called Schindler's Lisp. I think it's going to be tremendous. You guys are going to love it. But I don't know if any of these shows are going to ever be on the air. Some people say my ideas are laughable. That's how I got into comedy. So, TV is great. Although people always want you to watch their shows. They think their shows are better than your shows. They think everything's great. I think these people are chauvinists, and I'm not in agreement with what they are doing. But It is fall. The NFL is back. Deshaun Watson is back. Does anyone know why Deshaun Watson was out of football? Yeah. Kept whipping his dick out at massage therapy sessions. Pretty much. Yes, I think Deshaun Watson, I don't know if I'm using the word correctly, but I think he may be a misogynist. I'm not sure if that translates. Now, misogyny has nothing to do with massage. And it's interesting because a misogynist hates women. Although I think Deshaun likes women. I think most men like women. I think a misogynist hates women the same way a heroin addict hates heroin. Something along those lines. In fact, there are some men that think women cause all the problems in the world. If you look at literature, you can see examples of wars being fought. You can see examples of fights. You guys have known men that have gotten in fights over women. In fact, if you look at a play or a book and you see a woman that actually solves problem, it's the heroine. So, I'm telling you guys. Misogyny bit's a little bit too long, but anyway,
Living spaces.
So, misogyny, everybody loves it. It has nothing to do with massage. It's the spelling. The spelling. You have to look at the gyn. There's a gyn. It's the same gyn in gynecologist. It's the same gyn in vagina. I don't know if you're following along. It's a gyn that's got that I don't know, that je ne sais queef. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Now, I myself am an advocate for women. I'm a champion for women's health, which is why I offer free breast exams. In fact, I study chemistry, and I'm creating a medication to increase women's sexual pleasure. It's kind of like Viagra. Viagra is for men. It makes them very hard. This drug is for women. It makes them very wet. It's called Niagara. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Lane. Let's hear for that nice young man right there. Hey, these are the ones from Sunny Slope. So if anybody wants some medical fentanyl with some CBDs and pine sulfur terps, and you don't have herpes or COVID, 2 hits. And if you thought Martin was bad, 2 hits of this, and you'll be happy. Okay, I'm kidding. Let's hear for Martin Lane right there, that son of a bitch. Tastes like there's barbecue sauce. It was cut with barbecue sauce. This is good. Okay. So stupid. Up-a-da-pa-pa-pa-da, we were waiting for you, sir. I'm being silly. Right on. Hey, now. All right, hey, this next comic was here, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or so. He's been here before once. I know he's got a podcast, or he was just on a podcast, so he said I'll be late, but oddly enough, he was one of the first peoples here. You hot shit, you get a bonus point for that. But, dude, if you're not funny, I will cut you the fuck off, mother. I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and by the way, comics, when you see the light, means you have like 1 minute, so you have to rush out. I forgot to tell some of you guys that. But when you see that light, if you don't start rapping, I'm kidding. It means nothing. And I'm charging you all $5 for this, and don't leave. Lock the curtain. Ladies and gentlemen, so thrilled he made it. Please put your hands together for this next young man, Mr. Chris James.
Keep it going, Tickle Your Bone. How's the energy in here tonight?
Keep it up, Chris James. Let's go
Let's
now.
go. Heck yeah, feeling good, dude. I was here about 6 months ago. I really like this room, man. This room reminds me of my childhood home. You know, it's small, no lights, and I constantly fear that at any minute I could be beaten by an alcoholic. You know, there's been a lot going on lately. Are you guys familiar with this Lauren Boebert character? Yeah. Political lady, right? She's like a hyper conservative. Apparently, she was on like a first date. She was getting frisky, she was getting loud, she was vaping, and so she got kicked out of Beetlejuice the musical. Pretty impressive, dude. I'm impressed by that. Do you know how annoying you have to be to get kicked out of a musical? She was the most annoying person at a musical. But that's why she makes the big bucks, I guess, you know? Russell Brand, you guys hear about this? Sexual allegations against Russell Brand. Right? Sexual assault, that's pretty wild. I guess he was on social media earlier. He was, begging his accusers, pleading with his accusers, please forgive me. One of his accusers came out and already said she'll never forgive him. But to his credit, Russell's not taking no for an answer. She's gonna forgive him, dude, whether she wants to or not. All right. But that's enough of the topical stuff. Halloween's coming up. Are we excited about Halloween, you guys? Heck yeah, dude. Halloween's cool. It's an interesting holiday. It's kind of weird because it's one of the only holidays where it has a different meaning depending on how old you are, right? Like for kids, it's scary. But for adults, it's like sexy. Yeah. The only other thing in the world that's like that is Jeffrey Epstein's Island. Did everybody get it? Who's going to get it? All right, let's move on. Ever since that Jeffrey Epstein thing happened, the whole child trafficking, right? That was an ugly smirk, a little ugly mark on our history there. But I feel like ever since that's happened, everybody's been a little fast and loose with the term groomer. Everybody's calling everybody groomer, you know what I mean? You get cut off in traffic, you're like, okay, groomer, come on, dude. You know? Like the other day, I was at my sister's house. My nieces are watching PBS. My cousin comes in. He's like, what is it? Why are you letting this gay guy read to your kids? What is he, some kind of groomer? And she's like, that's LeVar Burton from Star Trek Next Generation. The guy goes, okay, well, why is it called Reading Rainbow? Me and my sister were both like, actually, I don't know why it's called Reading Rainbow. Maybe it's gay. I don't know. But that doesn't make him a groomer. Like, we can't just be tossing this word around all willy-nilly. You know, like, in my neighborhood, one of the first businesses that went out during the pandemic that went under was the dog groomer. I think people really don't want to be associated with that word anymore, you know. It didn't help that his pet shop was named Pet Ophile Island. I think that was also a little lack of foresight on his part. But we're all guilty of it. I'm guilty of it, too. You know, I took my niece and nephew to the park the other day. Not the grooming. Listen up. Hold on. No, you're right. I set that up weird.
What the fuck?
I set that up weird. No, this is a confessional, right? That's what we're doing here?
Chris,
is this Groomers Anonymous? Wait.
Chris, we're filming all this. You know this is live right now, Chris.
Oh, perfect. Good. Send
Living
that.
Spaces.
Email it straight to the FBI. No, I took my niece and nephew to the park the other day. Some guy comes walking down the pathway in our direction. You know, he's dressed all fancy. He's got this like Mylar balloon on it. It says, "Here comes the groom." I'm like, "What's this, dude?" I moved the kids behind me as he walked past us. You know, and I think he saw the look on my face because he pointed to the balloon. He's like, "I'm getting married today." I was like, "Not to these kids, you're not." Keep it moving, Chester. Let's go. Do I have time? Okay. Well, a little bit about me, folks, okay? I gave you my whole story top to bottom. You ready? It's my whole story top to bottom. I'm balding and I have hemorrhoids. That's it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, my body is aging like the economy. You know, hairline recession. You know, the hemorrhoids, or as I like to call it, I'm experiencing inflation at the gas pump. Right? I even have a little tattoo under there that says, "I did that," with a picture of Joe Biden pointing at it. Let's not get political at the end here. You know what I mean? Let's just not do that. I won't talk about politics. If you want to learn about politics, go watch professional wrestling. All right? Politicians and pro wrestlers, they're exactly the same. All right? Their job is pretend, and they're often found in their underwear entertaining underage boys. Talk to you guys later. I'm Chris James. Follow me on Instagram at CJ Talks Funny. Thank you. Keep it going for Sean.
I'm Joe. I'm Chris James. Let's hear for that nice young man right there. Balding with hemorrhoids. Who's the groomer now? Am I right? Right? Fucking right? So stupid. Right on, Chris. Thank you so much, brother. All right, hey, one more time. Chris James. Let's hear for that nice young man, please. We don't need him causing any trouble on these streets. Hey, this next hot shit comes to us via the light rail, which pulled right up out front right now. Because we partitioned. This show so popular, we made the light room. Kidding. We paid for many comics to headline this show. What we do? Okay, I'm so stupid. Here's your round trip on the light rail. Okay. Okay, how far did you have to come tonight to come here?
It's a 35-minute drive.
Shit, what? Where'd you come from? What? Is it how? So, like, is anybody else going back to the West Side later? Just out of curiosity, who's got the longest ride out of here? Anyone? Can anyone beat 35 minutes?
36!
You son of a bitch! Were you going to Apache Junction? You meth head? Okay. All right, we were waiting. We were waiting for you, Dollface. Thanks for showing up. I just saw you walk in. I looked over, being silly. All right. So, wow, 35. Okay. Listen, I feel bad only giving you 5 minutes because you drove 35 minutes. The gas costs you like $14 a gallon right now, so. God damn it. All right, listen. Do you have a Venmo or a Cash App? All right, we're going to put that up because someone's going to give you money. So stupid. Hey, it will be. I got a budget we can play with. All right, so so you came the farthest. So you won that award right there. So you're a winner in life. You came the farthest, so now you're killing it 2 times around. So now you just dropped the hottest set. We'll see if we can't Cash App something. I don't know. 35 minutes. Jesus Christ. I feel bad. All right. Yeah, but shit, at least, I guess. I don't know. I only come here because it's like 8 minutes from my house. If it was 9, I'd be like, fuck that shit, bro.
How was your introduction taking longer to drive?
Dude. The only person that's allowed to talk shit is our Golden Platinum member, Mr. Michael Tespot. Dude, that's so funny. It's a hashtag real talk. So true. So true. Because I don't know some of these cats, and I want to get to know them. So, and I only feel comfortable after I get on stage. Because before the show, I'm thinking about. I wish I didn't take all those RSO fucking tabs. Fuck. Anyway, the point is. All right. I just want to know. So now I know. All right. We got to let her do 70 minutes, folks. We're gonna let her do all the rest of the shit. You can literally, if it's 8:13 now, you can go till 9 o'clock. I'm bumping everybody, and it's this next young lady, and then karaoke. Sorry, Monét. We'll get you next week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the longest introduction Guinness just called, and Miss Sandra Saldana. Come on now.
Thank you, everybody. Shit, keep that energy going. I am going to apologize ahead of time if I'm a little out of breath. I just became a mom, so I'm a little out of shape right now. Thank you. Thanks. He just turned 13. But I was a piece of shit the first 12 years of his life. But this year I got my shit together, you know. I feel like a mom. I just got to find him a dad now. My friends were like, you should check out these dating sites. That's where I met my husband. But I've seen my friend's husband, and honestly, I would not be promoting that shit. Like, if you like trash, cool. It's not for me. Nah, but I finally got fat enough and desperate enough that I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a try. I feel like these dating sites are for like good-looking people that just gain weight. So what I like to do, I like putting my pictures of when I was skinny next to me fat, so that all the hot gym guys think I hit the gym a lot. They're like, damn, look at all that weight she lost. I show up like, surprise, motherfuckers. Like, it's right. It's not catfishing because like I never told them I was the skinny version of myself. They just assume that shit. I just want them to know I know where I want to fucking eat, dude. Like I got like 10 spots lined up. It just sucks though when like I show up and I see another fat motherfucker, like 2 fat people dating. That shit ain't right. Do I have any double fat couples in here? Here? Because I have a question. Like when 2 fat people fuck, do you just hear a shitload of clapping? But it's not even in yet. It's just your stomachs beating the shit out of each other. I don't fucking want that. Nah, my insides are gonna get beat. I want them to get beat from the inside, not the outside. Hello. I feel like fat people only fuck doggy style, because like that's the only way the guy can even get it in. He has to like lift his stomach, lay it on her back. Like he broke her back the wrong way. Nah, but being fat's not too bad though, because like I don't gotta get on birth control. He's like, she can't pull bitches. Yes, I can, motherfucker. Nah, it's because I have this layer of my stomach that I just tuck in my pants, so guys can never find my vagina. They're like, oh, is it in yet? Yeah, in between my gut. I don't fucking tell them because I'm not trying to get pregnant and shit, you know. They're like, oh, you're so wet. It's just fucking fat sweat. Walk out of that room smelling like hot dog water. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's fucking nasty, dude. I'm fucking Mexican. Smells like menudo. We use spices. Shut up. You guys are going to eat some menudo after this shit. Nah, but these dating sites aren't for me, man. Like, I feel like I'm too thug for this new generation of dudes. Like, I hate when they ask me, like, oh, where you from? What's your sign? I'm like, what side, motherfucker? Where you from? Shit. I like long walks in the ghetto and keg stands. You guys won't see me swoop nobody off their feet. I did give up on the dating sites though, and I started going to fucking Home Depot. Cause like those fools need papers and I need a lot of shit fixed in my house. It's like a win-win situation. Nah, but I do like getting wine and dine. So I started going to church. So Zaddy Jesus can wine and dine me. Like I got bando because like every time the father would be like, oh, the body of Christ. I'm like, yes, Daddy. He's like, please call me Father John. Okay, I'm the fucking problem. You can hit on the 12-year-old behind me, but I get in trouble for hitting on you, sir. That's some bullshit, right? Nah, but I went on a date recently, actually. I thought it was going to be like a legit date because he invited me to Barnes & Noble. Fucking weird. So I got there and I was like, all right, he doesn't look like a creep. I go to reach to shake his hand because he wasn't like, oh, where's my hug girl? And when he's like, hey, Sandra, I'm like, yeah, I'm Sandra. Hey, Sandra, we've been trying to reach you about your extended car warranty. Motherfuckers! I fucking blocked you. Some bullshit, man. Nah, but you like big dicks, dude?
Sorry?
Do you like big dicks? No, well, because I saw the way you were eating those hot wings. I was like, fuck, that fool is going into town. Because I don't like big dicks, guys. Like, I'm all about the average dick guys. Yeah. That was a lot of dick energy in that, little dick energy in that, hell yeah. But don't get me wrong, like, I just know my limits, you know? Like, I know what this mouth can do, and it's all just talk shit and fucking eat. Like, I cannot suck big dick, dude. Like, I don't want to die sucking big dick and my mom having to explain to her church friends, like, how did she die? Oh, you know, she couldn't suck any dick. Give that bitch a burrito, though. She'll fuck that up real quick. Yeah, but we don't really get paid for this, guys. I got paid my gas money and my kid needs diapers, so I will be selling these shirts with some more sketchy shit in the parking lot. So if you guys are interested, hit me up. My name's Sandra Saldana Comedy. That is my time. Thanks, guys.
Let's hear it for Sandra Saldana. Hope I said that right. Yeah. Yeah. Sandra Saldana one more time, that hot shit. Go find her. I think her on MySpace, it's Sandra Saldana Comedy. I said MySpace, folks. Try the veal. Thank you. I'm so hip. Okay. All right. We need to move this show along. Hey, this next guy's got a great laugh. He's sitting in the back. He's been very polite and nice, which is always a sure sign that he's a serial killer. Some of these beautiful girls in this room may be beheaded tonight, but they're gonna laugh first because I'm sure he's hysterical. I'm just kidding, dude. So mean, so stupid, so polite. He really was polite, and he's probably got the best mustache out of all the comics tonight, and that includes some of the female comics. Hello, I'll be here. You feel me? Come on, dog. What's up? I don't know how they identify. So stupid. All right, please put your hands together for this hot shit, Mr. Devon Hanich.
I love hitting on female comedians, but then I saw the last comedian's shirt, and I was like, damn, man. She knew I was coming. My cousin just got out of a 20-year prison sentence. He's who I go to just for like general life advice, or if I need advice hitting a 19-year-old with a Suburban. One time I did that joke and a lady yelled out, "Oh my God, are they okay?" Like, you don't get 20 years if the kid's okay, you know. I don't know if you guys know this, but you don't get to pick your prison nickname. It's assigned to you. My cousin's prison nickname is Rabbit. Rabbit. I only know 2 stereotypes about rabbits, and one is that they really like carrots. Not gonna ask how he got that nickname. I've been doing better lately, but I generally struggle with depression. I do think I found the cure to depression. It turns out it's actually just smoking weed and watching porn before your nap. Yeah. Smoking weed and watching porn before your nap. I'll be honest with you guys. I cured my depression 6 times today. You know? Hey, that guy comes a lot. This is very relatable to him. Yeah. I tried to beat my depression a 7th time, but no more depression would come out. No more depression. Yeah. I recently learned that there's a raccoon season. To me, that implies there's a raccoon off season. Where do they go? Where do they are raccoons a migratory animal, sir? Do you know? I don't either. I have no clue. Do they like hibernate? Where do they go? They hide in dumpsters? I think that's true. I've been doing Sober October. What a fucking bummer. What a bummer. I've been smoking weed before I do everything since I was like 15. Like, who knew driving was so scary? You know? It's not a competition. We're just fucked up people, all right? Yeah. I didn't realize everything happened so fast out on the road. I've been in slow motion this whole time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm in a long-distance relationship. That means I'm single. No, just not yet. Yeah, my girlfriend is super religious, which I think is awesome. You know, until it enters the bedroom. You know, I'm down to role play, but I wish you'd call me daddy instead of father. You know. No. This is kind of embarrassing, but I do suffer from premature ejaculation. Sorry, it always comes out way too fast. My girlfriend is super supportive, you know, because she's religious. Specifically, she's Christian, you know. They believe in a second coming. Execute that better next time. Thank you very much. Yeah. I do not feel good. No, well, yeah, that is the thing. I smoked too much weed, and now I have, like, feelings. What a bummer feelings are, huh? I started off my set by talking about my cousin, so I like to end my set talking about my cousin. You know, since he's got out of prison, he has started his own business. He owns a house with his fiance, his beautiful fiance. They have a dog together. My cousin is doing so much better than me. Like, I think at this point I should just probably like buy a Suburban, sir. You know? Buy a Suburban. Yeah. Watch out if you're riding your bike home. I've been Devon. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Devon Hanich. Let's hear it for that nice young man, Mr. Hanich. Mr. Hanich, I just walked into that. Mr. Hanich. Hey, and what a lovely crowd. You guys are all really awesome, you folks, for showing up tonight. What a fantastic bunch of guys and gals coming out. We always have the best people. Always the best crowds. All right. Come to the stage now usually every month, but this year it's been every other month. We have a special comic that we find that we really like, and we feature them, and we pay them for the month. We call them our resident comic. And we also have a bunch of regulars, and the bar pays us, so we make a little money. So we actually can pay comics. It's really cool. That's why we try and find like new guys like on the show tonight that we can like feature and maybe pay someday. But this next young lady, we thought she was so fantastic, and she kept coming in here, and everyone really loved her so much. I was like, oh, let's make her the resident comic as soon as we can. So for the month of October, every Tuesday of this month, you can see this lovely lady. And by the end of the month, when we give her a handful of cash, you can hang out with her and look at all the money we paid her. Please put your hands together for the very funny and talented, our resident comedian for October, Miss Monét.
All right, how are y'all doing? Man, this room looks real familiar. Kind of like a BDSM chamber, so I'm feeling real comfortable like back at home. Yeah, it's like dark and creepy. Anyway, my name is Monét. I'm also a naturopathic doctor and a hypnotist. Thank you. So with that being said, I do not prescribe opioids, okay? I am your mushroom plug. Yeah, I'm the mushroom plug for those of you who like to get high with spiritual purposes, whatever you want to call it. It also means that I'm a funny comedian without being high on cocaine like all these other guys that come up here. Yeah. But it's all cool. I don't judge. So if I do see some coke on your nose or something like that, just be prepared to get an invoice, because I got hella student loans to still pay. And we all know that medical advice nor vagina is free, right? So you're going to end up paying for something messing with me. But anyway, as a doctor looking into the news, I'm always figuring out new medical information. So have you heard about the FDA approving the sale of lab-grown meat? Yeah. That's gross, y'all. That is man-made flesh. I know. I was excited until I went down to the sex shop, and they said they don't carry none. And I was like, damn, I'm tired of plastic and God-grown meat. People and everything. Maybe they'll come out with some AI meat, and instead of Alexa, I'll be like, Alejandro, this vibrate harder for me. Give me what I need. But I'm also full of all types of useless information. So, did you know that a lobster cannot die from old age? No, he cannot. Only disease or your greedy-ass dinner forks. It's true. And it's because it has an enzyme, right? And that enzyme keeps their DNA forever youthful and forever repairing. So it's sort of like niggas, like black don't crack, you know? I'm 74 years old. Looking good. I'm just playing. No, I'm in my 30s, and I don't have any children because my hop-off game is real tight. Hop off that thing real quick. No, but I don't have any children because people make bad decisions. Like, half of us are only here because our parents only had plan A. For real. They had an atomic bomb, and if they had plan B, none of us would be here right now. No, but people make bad decisions, especially my parents. My dad is extremely old. I don't even know why he started having children at that age, but He's like old, like Morgan Freeman old, okay? He's been old since the beginning of time. Most of my life has just been looking across the room trying to see, is he breathing? Is he dead yet? I don't know. I just got an old-ass daddy. But my biological mother and I are actually very, like, close in age. So I've been trying to figure out, is my dad a pedophile or a lobster? One or the other. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Speaking of bad decisions, anybody married? Married? Anybody? No. Yeah. I really don't give a fuck who's married. I'm trying to see what my options are. Any options in here? Because I can't date comics. They don't like to run the red light, and I don't like being on off season. That's a joke for ladies. You got it, though. Bam. He runs red lights. Just letting y'all know right now. No, but my dating life is a lot like my social media, okay? So I get a lot of views. I get a couple comments and no subscribers. Yeah, so add me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Hypno Goddess, please. But I'm in this weird point in my life where I'm transitioning. So clap it up for transitioning. I know you can't tell. Thank you. But I'm transitioning naturally, not on purpose. So apparently just getting older means you're switching genders anyway. So I got this chin hair up under here, right here, yeah. And my voice is deepening. Yep, that too. And my lips are hanging down like two saggy balls. It's crazy. Don't laugh. I can make them clap, okay? But some of you fellas in here look like you're transitioning too. Keep eating that lab-grown shit. You're gonna have free titties on the FDA, for sure. Well, ladies, speaking of titties, I love lingerie. Y'all love lingerie, ladies? You know, it comes in all sizes. I like the old school lingerie when it looked just like a KKK sheet. What was it called? A negligee or something like that. But the skimpier the lingerie, the better. Like, I like my lingerie to come out the box like a string of Christmas lights. I'm trying not to, like, tangle them up. Like, I can barely tell how to put it back on, you know? Have you ever had some lingerie so skimpy that you couldn't figure out how to put it back on? I know y'all have. So one day, you know, I was doing my thing. And I put my lingerie back on because I wanted to go on the balcony and look cute. But when I got back on the balcony, I kept smelling like booty juice and ass everywhere. I'm like, what is that smell coming from? I couldn't tell. But apparently I had the panty on my face as a veil, and I had my nose sticking through the crotchless part. Yeah, so I really was just smelling like booty juice and ass all night. As a doctor, I recommend instructions come with lingerie, because I think I gave my dude pink eye that night. It was just crazy. So I'm also trying to balance my life, so I can be very professional. I went to Harvard, all this good stuff, right? But then I love my marijuana, like, and when I smoke, I know I smoke, okay? I smoke like a lot. Like, mosquitoes hate me. Because if a mosquito bites me, he's just gonna have the munchies all night and just be working overtime for no damn reason, just fucking buzzing around. One time I smoked so much, I literally turned into an edible. Yeah, I really did. I was like 5,000 milligrams of pure chocolate. And I knew I was an edible because my guy was going down on me. And then next thing you know, he just slipped into a marijuana coma. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Wake up. So anyway, he woke up. And he was like, oh, babe, I'm hungry. And I'm like, well, keep eating, you know, because head is my love language. Head is my love language, and you're speaking it great. And he was like, well, I would, but I got cotton mouth. I'm like, well, I never been told I was dry, so I just squirted in his face, and we were both happy, and he was good with that, too. And then he tried to say something else, and I'm like, didn't your mother say don't talk with your mouth full? God dang. It's crazy all the time. Anyway, white people, I have a question for y'all. It's so funny when you guys say you're not racist, and then I ask you a question, and the answer is always racist. So I'm going to ask you something tonight. What do y'all do for 4th of July? What do you normally do for 4th of July, white people? You drink? All right, cool. Okay. Yeah. What did y'all do for Juneteenth this year? Crickets. I know what he did. Actually, Sean threw a show, a Juneteenth special. Nah, but don't feel bad. I'm vegan, so I didn't know what the fuck to do either, because everybody usually just barbecues for Juneteenth. But I actually do not trust that Juneteenth is officially a holiday now. Because over COVID, any other time black people tried to get together, you try to call it a riot. Now you want us to gather together in the park for Juneteenth and put our guards down, and I could just hear it now. The police on the megaphone, like, release the gases. Like, no, I should have kept my black ass at home. I knew my third eye was tingling. I'm not into holidays or anything anyway. But what they say is Juneteenth is about black people finding out that we were free 2 years after we were already free. I don't even believe that. Black people are super resourceful. What I believe is nobody wanted to be the first nigga to try it out. Because would you want to cross the gun line first and just see if they're law? Nah, it ain't gonna be me, not at all. Nah, not me. It would take 2 years of people anyway. Y'all been great. I can usually tell how racist the room is gonna be by the number of white women in the room. Because there's one thing, one thing I know about a white man. It is hard to be racist with some fine black pussy in front of your face. You know what I'm talking about? It's super hard. I call it the Holly Berry effect. Yep. And I know it's true because whenever I'm at a job, all my homeboys are like, man, Chad, our supervisor, man. Chad, he's fucking racist. And I'm just like, really? Not to me. He said I was getting a raise. Anyway, I have 2 dad jokes for you guys, and I'm clear to stage, okay? If you know them, don't spoil them. First one, what do you call an African that masturbates? What do you call an African that masturbates? An Afrobeat. An Afrobeat. An Afrobeat. All right, one more. What is over R. Kelly's bed? What is over R. Kelly's bed? A canopy. A canopy. A canopy. All right, y'all have been absolutely great. Thanks for having me. Give it up for Sean.
Fuck yeah, sister. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Monét. You can catch her all month here, live. She's going to probably host one night. She's going to headline a couple nights. That's just a taste of what's going to be happening for the next month. And we're doing we have a show, actually, that falls on Halloween. So we're doing a show on Halloween. So she's got something special planned for Halloween, she said. So catch Monét here all month live at Tickle Your Bum. One more time for Miss Monét. Let's hear it for that young lady. All right, I found out this man probably drove farther than anybody for the show. So I had to return the funds on Sandra Saldana's. I sent her a Cash App. Like, what, DJ, took you an hour to get here? I was really return, stop, you avoid transaction. So that's probably not going to go through, kid. I apologize. Being a wise guy. They're on their MySpace right now. I'm killing myself. All right, this next young man literally drove from, I think, Yuma. Actually, not really, because the light rail goes. He was on the light rail from Yuma. It's been 4 days it took him to get here. Okay, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. And it's his first time here. DJ Daniel Pagliasotti.
It was awesome. You got my government name and everything, man. Did you see that? Fucking yeah, no, it was great. That was awesome. No, I'm from Queen Creek. I consider myself a traveling comic now, so it's great. No, I'm glad I'm here. This is fucking dope, man. I had a great conversation with some drunk dude outside. That was fucking fun. He kept talking like we were losing reception in front of each other. Like, he's like, and then that's what I said. I'm like, wait, I'm so. What was that? It was awesome. No, it was fun. Thanks for having me. This is dope. This is great. Is there any couples here? Is there any loved ones together? You two are loved ones, am I right? Is your dad? We're in Cave Creek. I asked what I asked. How long has it been official? I asked what I asked. I know, man. You guys, no, for real, you guys together? How long? Huh? 4 hours. Oh, fucking smartasses. All right, I'm moving on with my set. All right, I wanted to have fun with you guys. No, okay, so like here's the thing. Is I've been in my relationship. We just celebrated our 6-year anniversary together in September, so that was fun. We survived COVID. COVID was cool, yeah. A lot of people ask, they're like, how'd you guys survive COVID? Like, how the fuck did that work? And I was like, oh, yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, is it communication? I was like, no, it's poverty. Nothing keeps a relationship together like hunger and rent. I'm not going back to my dad's. We'll figure this out. It's just a fight. Last night we let the liquor talk. Stupid. No, my relationship is great. No, she's great. The only issue is that she's like kinkier than me. All right, who's the kinkier one in the relationship? She is? Yeah, no, good. You got to keep up, man. No, you have to keep up because you got to do this shit because they ask you to do shit you don't want to do. Just do it. Just let me tell you the secret right here. Watch. Don't shut up and watch. Shut up. Watch me. It's that simple. She won't fuck her boss if you just do this. It's that simple, bro. I'm not. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Like, thank you. Exactly. Thank you. Fuck, it's that simple. She just asked for shit I can't do. Because, like, I can get with part of it. She'll say shit like, oh, pull my hair. And she says, that fish hook me. And I'm like, hey, spin my mouth. I'm like, everybody thinks they want to kink your girlfriend until they're the ones crying after sex. And then it's just, now I like being the little spoon. I feel safe. Like... I try to get with it though. She brought whips one time, and I tried to get with it, and it was cool until the dirty talk got involved. Then she started saying some shit like, "Your name is Toby." I'm like, "Oh." It's Kunte Kinte. No, I got the toys first. I chose to get the toys first. She was cool with that, so we went to like Castles. I don't know if you guys ever been to That's like the Dick's Sporting Goods of sex, man. That place is weird. Dude. We're like picking shit out. She already has her handful and everything like that. I'm still looking around like the jock section. Lisa looking at mouthpieces that she's already getting fucking full lacrosse sticks. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, stop. And then like the guy comes up. He's like, can I help you with anything? And it's like, yeah, no, take this. Please go away. Please go away, sir. Finally, we get to the end, and there's this like Russian lady, she's like, or German lady, she's like, you don't want to pick this, and then you want this. I'm like, all right, whatever you say, I'm buying it. You guys are into stumps. I know what you're saying is right. No, but what I picked was condoms, right? I'm taking it slow. I got like the fun kind, like the variety pack, the ribbed for her pleasure. So the one that I got right out the gate was the glow-in-the-dark one, right? So then, like, she's like, I'm all excited, and I just hurry up, and I open it, and I put it on. She's like, well, we got to put underneath the light for 20 minutes, and I'm just stuck at a lamp like, say something dirty. Show me a titty. Finally get, like, we wait the 20 minutes, and, like, you know, it's been a minute, so she turns off the light, and I look at her, and she sees this little glow stick between my legs. She started making jokes, though, right? You know, I'm laughing, she's laughing, you're laughing, everybody's laughing at me. She's like, look, it's like Star Wars. I'm like, I know. Look, I'm Anakin. She's like, no, it's more like Baby Yoda. Calm down. Fuck. All right. I like it, though, man. 7 years, man. It's been, or 6 years. It's been, I don't know, 7. It's been fucking forever. 6. It's been a while. No, she's very supportive, which is great. She got me like a glass chessboard for anniversary. That was cool. That was awesome. I loved it so much. We played it all the time. One time, I was cleaning the coffee table. I knocked the king over. Top of the king breaks off. It's glass chessboard. This shit's fragile as shit. right? So I was like, fuck. So I hide it like a child because I'm still a child. And then she finds it. She calls me. I'm at an open mic, and she's like, what the fuck? Why would you do this? I'm like, I know. I'm sorry. It was an accident. She's like, no, the king looks like a queen. I'm like, I know. And the board looks fabulous. Three kings on the board. I don't know, guys. Oh, fuck. I want to do some new material, but I'm scared. Are you guys cool with it? I like being a comic. It's fun for me. You guys like dark jokes? Because the thing about hanging out with comics is that we can make jokes with other comics I can't make with like normal people, like at work and shit, you know? Like the other day, my buddy came over to my house. He saw this fucking like nerd lanyard and shit like that. And he goes, oh, dude, they need to make a new Revenge of the Nerds. I was like, they did. It's called Columbine. So... We like dark jokes. They're so funny. Everybody wants a geeky girlfriend until they're the one crying after sex. Nah. All right, I'm going to end on this. I have all kinds of friends, different types of friends, man. I got Mexican friends with diabetes. Got black friends with kidney disease. I'm all over the map, bro. I got it. One type of friend I don't have is a transgender friend. And, like, I support that shit 100%. I love it. I'm with you beginning to end. The moment you're out walking around with the group, I'm with it. Thing you got to do is as soon as you're back in the group, you got to re-audition for the squad. Just the shit that you pull as a chick is not as funny as a dude. Like, you know, if I ask Victoria, it's like, hey, Victoria, we're all going to go to the mall. Do you want to go? It's like, I don't know. Like, it's maybe. It's like, oh, Victoria, it's going to be fun. Let's have fun. But, like, imagine asking Victor. It's like, Victor, you want to go to the fucking mall with us? We're going to have a good time. It's like, I don't know. Like, I was thinking about staying home. It's like, Victor, shut up and grow some balls, all right? Jesus Christ. Be a man. You chose this life. Guys, my name's DJ Pagliasotti. Thank you very much.
Hey, let's hear a DJ right there. It's hot shit right there. The longest trip here. Longest right now. How you doing, brother? Hey, listen, Christy, my wife, she just texted me. She's like, the dog's biting her, driving nuts, so I got to get the fuck out of here as soon as the fucking show's over, bro. We got 10 more comics. Lock the curtain. This isn't over, folks. We're going to be here till Wednesday morning. Kidding. No, we got 2 more comics up. And then I got to rush home because my wife's texting me. She's like, please get home. Your dog's driving me nuts. All right, so the last 2 comics I'm only doing 1 minute because I got to get out of here. My dog's calling. Just kidding. Hey, this next hot shit was supposed to be on the show a month or so ago, but she had to cancel. She's like, sorry, I was in a hit and run. I was like, you better be sorry. You better show me a picture of that broken car. You'll never play this festival again. And then so I charged her twice the fees for tonight's performance. Kidding. No, poor girl got in a hit and run, and she was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you have to apologize. I felt horrible. So this was supposed to be her debut about a month or 2 ago, but after a horrible hit and run, she got run over by an 18-wheeler. I'm kidding. That's not true. She got hit by a golf cart in Sun City. I'm kidding. 2 Jews on rollerblades. My people were like, get out of the way, and they hit her. L'chaim, you're poor. Okay. I'm the only Jew, probably. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Alicia Hillman.
Well, thank you for leading up to my first joke, Sean. My name is Alicia Hillman. Hi. So I was supposed to be here, I think it was about exactly a month ago, and I was in a car accident. What happened was I had just come hard from, let's call it, a rear ending. And I got on the freeway, and I was nailed from the side by a hit and run. And, you know, I think I know why he hit and ran. It was he couldn't afford the car insurance, and he definitely could not afford another child support payment. So, but, you know, a couple days later, I was supposed to be here, and my neck was just jacked up. And I don't know which accident that was from. So you guys, I've had a really, really bad month. First my car, and then I lost my job. And then I got sick, and this is not my normal voice. This is like I smoked 20 packs for the last month a day voice. And then I realized, no, my parents smoked many packs a day for me when I was a kid because they hotboxed me in the car and other places. Anyways, it just took me until I was in my 40s for my voice to become like this. So I'm looking for temporary jobs. I am broke for the first time in my life, actually. And I need to make some money. So does anyone have any idea of the kind of jobs that I'm looking for temporary work? Anyone? No? Okay, well, I actually did find a job that I think might work as a temporary job. It speaks to my skill set, my unique skill set. And, but if I take it, I will be putting myself out of a job in 10 years. So I was gonna marry a rich old guy. No, actually, I found one that uses my brain. I am a software engineer, and yeah. So I was contacted on LinkedIn by a company that wants me to train artificial intelligence how to do my job, so I will be put out of the job in 10 years. And they are only picking people with master's degrees and higher from top 10 universities. So I am uniquely qualified to put myself out of a job in 10 years. But if I don't cash in on this, someone else will. So I might as well get paid for making myself obsolete. And I looked at the tests they make you take to see if you qualify. The first one was an English proficiency test. The second one was, can you follow instructions? And then the third one was a programming test. I'm worried that one's going to be really hard, but the other two I could have passed in kindergarten. So we'll see. And then I was going to get a second job. There are approximately 30 AI programs out there that are trying to write comedy. And they're pretty primitive these days. That's why the writer's strike did not allow, comedy shows to go on. And mostly they do bad dad jokes, things that are almost plagiarism, and very absurdist jokes. So I'm going to teach them how to make dirty jokes and get it a little farther. And the AI at this point is like most of the comedians you saw tonight. And I want to put the rest of them out of work. So now that I'm broke, I'm kind of rethinking dating. I'm actually, I talk about sex a lot, but I am a huge prude, actually. It's very funny. People that know me know that I'm really not like that. And so I'm going to have to start putting out to get free dinner and drinks. Or I don't eat. And also, I'm thinking of becoming whatever the female version of a homosexual is. Because I'm going to be not able to afford my rent pretty soon. So, that's it, you guys. Thank you very much. My name is Alicia Hillman. You can find me at Alicia Hillman Comedy on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.
Alicia Hillman, let's hear for that young lady right there. Word on the street, if you get in a hit and run, you're funnier. Alicia Hillman, let's hear for that hot shit right there, yeah. Yeah, take it in the rear. It's like a Greek restaurant. You have to enter in the rear. Folks, I'll be here all week. Thank you very much. Try the veal. I said a Greek restaurant. Lesbian, exactly. I know. She'll figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last comedian, and he's doing our longest set. He's taping his Netflix special that's 8 hours long. Lock the curtain. No more is leaving. All right. You're our last comic, and we got to be out of here in 6 minutes. No, we got to be out of here in 6 minutes, but you got a 5-minute set. We can do this. If I just tighten this, if I just get this intro down to less than... It's like, I have a 30-second set. Karaoke starts tight right at 9. I'm kidding. Karaoke's lit around this place, girl. You got to get out there and get some. I'm going to do all karaoke. I'm doing fish songs. It's like 17-minute jams in the middle. All right, seriously, before I diatribe about my favorite group in the world in mushrooms and taking drugs, which, by the way, I was so high when the show started, I was afraid for my life. You ever take so much? All right, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your headliner, your last comedian of the festival, Mr. Nick Matthews.
Thank you. It's good to be here. This place is great. I was on a show last week at a different venue. They said the dress code was going to be conservative, so I brought a gun. It's okay. My shirt said trigger warning. And on the back it said, mayonnaise and Miracle Whip are the same thing. I had a conservative guy walk up and say, hey, bro, your shirt is wrong and offensive. I said, hey, see the front. And then I shot him. My name's Nick. I'm Mexican. Biologically, I'm real Mexican. My 23andMe is a Taco Bell menu. But emotionally, I'm more Mexican like Chipotle. Technically, but my parents don't approve of it. And it's fine. It's fine if that wasn't your first guess, because most of the racism I get is never for the right races. I used to work in a kitchen. In the back, they'd call me Pacquiao, which no, but he does look amazing, so I'll take it. And it's fine. You can change my ethnicity. I wasn't doing anything with it. The only Mexican thing I've done recently is get attacked by dogs. I was walking my Yorkie, 3 pit bulls ran up on us, pull her into the sky, they're biting my ankles. I'm just Pacquiao would be so disappointed right now. This never would have happened to him. I got married this year, that was pretty cool. Thank you. I bought my wife's ring at Costco. Which isn't my favorite fact about myself, but it is my favorite fact about Costco. I walked in there for a $1.50 hot dog. I walked out with a future. Hey, and if it doesn't work out, they've got a solid return policy. And hey, man, I hope my marriage lasts forever, but I know those hot dog prices are going to last forever. And she puts up with my stupid thoughts. We're watching magicians. I'm babe, don't you think magic would be way better if the magician also acted surprised when the trick works? If he pulls a card and he's just is this your card? Holy shit, I just did magic! Because, I want to believe you just did magic. If you make a card disappear and your only reaction is just, I don't think you're magic at all. I just think you're a smug asshole. Or, I was sitting there watching TV, and I'm babe, I think the show Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles puts way too much pressure on turtles, to have their lives figured out as teenagers. Because, dude, when I was a teenager, I was doing cocaine. I was fighting people. I was fighting people for the remaining amounts of cocaine. So, both me and Turtles have had straws stuck up our noses. Ann thought we were superheroes at one point or another. So, I feel uniquely qualified to say, it might be a phase. I love my grandma. I don't always like the way she talks to me. At my wedding, my grandma pulled me aside and was Nick, your wife married you. She didn't have to. And then just paused. For so long, I wasn't sure there was more to that sentence. I was is there more to that? And she goes, she didn't have to, because we already thought of her as family. And I thought that was sweet. And then she goes, and honestly, we always thought you were gay. And then she died. 6 months later, but she still died. And I was just what if that's the last thing she ever said to me? What if she just roasted and ghosted, and I've got to carry that for the rest of my life? Hey, I've been Nick Matthews. Thank you guys for coming out. Enjoy karaoke. I love you.
Hey, Joe, Nick Matthews. All right, that's been our show. See that right there? There he is. 3.5 pounds of loving joy. My wife's look, he's being nice for a minute. All right, so I got to go home to this guy. Listen, you've all been wonderful. Thank you for coming out. Let's hear it for all these new comics you saw tonight. And, yeah. Remember, and keep telling jokes so you're not a groomer like Chris James, you son of a bitch. Where are you? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That was a callback. Thank you very much. You guys are great. Thank you. You're here every week, and I love you. Have a good night. Be safe. Karaoke.